One of the creative directions we suggest you explore is adaptation. This option allows you to start from a solid and already existing base, which is a secure framework for both the students and the teacher. It involves selecting a story to explore the different possibilities and offer a whole new version. An adaptation can be very faithful, as we can often see when a literary work is brought to the screen. But it can also be very free and refer to the original work only in its narrative construction, its protagonists, its situations. It can also be content to make winks at the inspiring work. Now, attached to the methodological PDF documents, you will find a file to help your students discover the range of these possibilities offered by this work. Now, the first step is to realize how natural this act is. Stories are often repeated and passed on from generation to generation and around the world. And often, each storyteller adds his or her own touch by expanding one element of the story and omitting others, or swapping maybe one animal to fit another geographical or a different situation, for example. Thus, we notice strange similarities between, say, the famous Hare and the Tortoise of La Fontaine and the falcon and the tortoise in the Amerindian legends. Of course, the idea of an adaptation raises the question of the original format and the result, to go from a literary work to a comic book, a film, a play, or a sound fiction. But it must also assume a bias. We will then focus on how to transpose a story into another time or place, and thus have to witness contemporary concerns. Topics such as war, migration, gender, pandemic, racism, or ecology can be addressed. And continents. They can compare their uses as well as their evolution. They can also refer to their personal culture. They will quickly realize that contemporary works use the same references, such as the Marvel superhero pantheon or the mythological drama of Star Wars. Legends are a fun way to get to know a culture and its customs. Through a legend, you can approach a historical fact or a whole vocabulary lexicon in a foreign language. A recurring theme is the journey of initiation. Here again, you can finding echoes in classical and contemporary literature. Through this theme, we can address the question of the other, the unknown, or the stranger, and of helping each other in the face of adversity. These two topics are at the heart of our methodology. We propose playful exercises to experiment and reflect together on these different situations.